Hold the line. Down, 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 down. Rangers ain't always on time. Down, down, down. Welcome back, guys. The Big Stevie Cool. 1872. We're here for a wee live stream about Rangers. I'm ready to explode. I am. Had a fun night. Was playing some Call of Duty with the troops for Dansk. It's time to talk about Rangers, alright? It's all great remembering when, and it was great. I was actually in tears of laughter playing Warzone. The good old days, the COVID days, the lockdown days. Back before that as well. But yeah, leave the game for the game leaves you. I'm done at Call of Duty. I'm not that good. But speaking of something that's not that good, Rangers Football Club. And see if we don't see changes on Thursday, my friends. I won't be a happy man. I mean, how can I be a happy man? Look at the actual state of it, man. Look at the state of us. You know what I mean? 13 points behind. I could actually greet about it. 13 points behind, right? It's the light. The light. My TV broke earlier as well. And then it started working again. Phenomenal viewing, but honestly, see if Cyril Dessers, Tav, Butland, the usual suspects start on Thursday, man. I'm going to lose the head before kickoff, and it's no right. It shouldn't be happening. And the serious question that has got to be asked is, when is this football club going to win another league title, or even get remotely fucking close to looking like we could even mount a challenge? Is it ever going to happen, my friends? I don't know. I want some questions. Anything. Ask me anything in that chat and I'll fucking get on to it. Because Rangers has pissed me off. But seeing you actually see how shite Celtic have been in 2025 and we've somehow been worse. And honestly, it's disgusting. Rangers 1872 says, if we only won the last 3 home games in the league, we'd be 4 points behind with 1 Old Firm remaining. And that's what pisses me off. Right? I know it's whatabouteries and whatevs, but you know, even if we'd won 2 out the last 3 home league games, right? Hibs are good. They are, and I kind of expect them to take something off us, and they did. But say we beat St Mirren and Motherwell, maybe Clement would still be here. Who fucking knows? But say we just won 2 out of the 3. Even just 2 out of 3, which is no good enough, but still 2 out of the 3. Gap be 7 points. And honestly, 7 points, the way they are playing, maybe, but the way we are playing, but obviously factor in would be having 2 extra wins on the board. There'd be half a chance there would be. You'd be lying to say there wouldn't. Like, they have took their foot off the gas, but we have never had our foot on the gas this season, man. It's pathetic. And I got called out during the summer for saying this team wouldn't win fuck all. Well, tell me when I'm telling lies. Because unless this team of clowns, folks, right, step up to task over these next couple of Thursdays, what have we got this season? Nothing. The wooden spoon. You know what I mean? Does it not actually annoy fans that they're going to be celebrating a league? Pretty much guaranteed, man. Honestly. Not the sad thing is, even if Celtic, right, didn't play another game this season, they'd still win the league, because I would have zero faith in that group of players to get the job over the line. Imagine how pathetic that is. There's 18 points available and we're 13 behind. There's no way. I don't think we'd win. I don't think we'd do it, even if they didn't play another game. Work at it, because the mentality's not there. Scottish Gangster says, we lose Thursday and win at home, I reckon. Well, we play. We're at home on Thursday. So, we're at Ibrox on Thursday. It's going to be 6 in a row defeats. I mean, I'm not even looking forward to it. I mean, I go into the game, but I'm not even looking forward to it, honestly, because I just know what's going to happen. Diamonde and Suter aren't going to play because they're suspended, which they are, and that'll be labelled as massive changes, right? Instead of what needs Jack Butland cannot play on Thursday. He's done. I'm done with him, right? Forget your goalkeepers union. I've never a part of one. Some people are, but I'm not. Fuck the union. He needs dropped. Why did we bring in Liam Kelly? He's a good goalkeeper, right? Is he the greatest? No, he's not. But is he better than Butland right now? He can't be any worse. I mean, for every great save Butland makes, he lets in a goal. I mean, 100 games and 101 conceded. That's unacceptable, man. I don't believe Celtic are better than what they were under Ange. Neither do I. I know that they are probably going to win a treble, right? But even Celtic fans would say they're not as good as they were under Ange. They're not. They're really fucking not. You know what I mean? There's a reason why this shitey Rangers team can beat them twice, because they're not that good. They've just got it up here, and we don't. And I don't think I don't see this group of see until we actually rip James Tavernier, Jack Butland, and guys like that out. That loser mentality is going to be there every single fucking passing day, man. What would my ideal lineup be? It'd be Kelly, right? And the problem is there is that much of a mess at the back. Do you go with the 5? I think Yilmaz is injured. Do you go with the 5 at the back? I don't even know. Dessers can't start for me. It would be Danilo. It would be Igamani up front with Danilo in behind. Hadji on the left. Tierney on the right. Raskin and Bailey Rice. Connor Barron. Despite a decent wee purple patch there. His arse is folded. Make no mistake about it. Absolutely fold it. And then at the back, I would pick Sterling, Balogun. I'd throw fucking Ninsala in beside Balogun before I throw Proper in. And then left back, it probably would be Jeffy. Isn't Rice injured? He might be. I don't even know. Head's that fried. Either way, if Rice is injured, throw Barron in. But we can't just keep rewarding the same players, right? You know what I mean? I just don't understand why the same players keep getting rewarded. And I see if they keep spinning the whole thing about, well, we need the experienced head for Thursday. All right, I'll swallow that. I'll accept that. But see, at Pittodrie, why the fuck are they playing at Pittodrie then? That should be the youngsters. You know, Finlay Curtis. Like, look at Hadji, man. He gets brought on with like 2 minutes to go. What can you do? And I'm not saying Hadji's been good this season. I've defended Hadji up to a point. But the reality is, what can anyone do with 2 minutes to go in a team that is fucking dead? If one guy comes on to 10 players not trying, the one guy realistically can't sort it out. So yeah, it's just shite. Seriously, like, where is the next time this team's going to win a league title? I mean, I'm 24. At what age was I? I was 20 when Rangers last won a league title, right? Birthday was a few months after we won it, right? And what's going to happen? Well, seriously, when's the next one going to be? Well, when is the next one going to be? I don't want to wait till I'm 50, you know what I mean? And that's the Williams brothers versus probably Tav and Jeffy could be a bloodbath. I totally agree. Probably will be. But then these players, they can band together. They can pluck a performance out of nowhere on a Thursday. I'm reading the group chat here, so let me just let me see. Let's see. I say I'm reading the group chat like anyone's in the group chat. That's fantastic, whatever that is. Hold on, wait. That's some good shit. That is some good shit, brother. Yeah, I'll answer the questions in a minute. That is absolutely fantastic. It's a bit of a chill stream here, right? Even though I said mega rant, which do I have what it takes? Who killed Noah Donaghy? I don't know. I'm not I'm not a detective or an investigator with a PSNI, my friend. Couldn't tell you. Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It's playing Warzone. Anyone play the new Warzone? Well, I say the new Warzone. It's the old Warzone, but we won. Did we win? No, we came second in the game. Shite. How can you forget you Dafty, another clown that doesn't go to Ibrox? All right, Mick. Do you go to Ibrox, Mick? Any curiosity? Oh, yeah. I mean, easy mistake to make, but if you were going to the game, then you wouldn't have made that mistake. I see both sides to that. I mean, I'm going to the game and 53 quid. 53 quid for this Bilbao game, folks. What's going to happen? Hold on. Are you friends with Jamie Bryson? I know of the guy, my friend. CD9, we knew his second game for Rangers, he was a donkey, but yeah, here we are, focus on playing him at strike. Does anyone not remember Dessers early on? He seemed better than Lammers and Danilo. Danilo then had like a purple patch. And then what happened? I'll tell you what happened, brother. He got injured. Dessers came in. He played the rest of the season until Danilo came back. Like he doesn't get injured. That is the good thing, but when he's shite, that's the other problem. I know you were talking to the plastic gangster. Streams lost the plot here. Streams lost the plot. I was doing a bit of private investigating earlier. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was best. Bailey Rice, whatever happened there with the shooting? I don't know. That wee Ned Lowry was meant to be a complete coke. Was he? I thought he was shite. Doesn't matter if he was doing coke or he was drinking it. You know what I mean? I've got an empty can of Fanta there, which was no real purpose. But yeah, Lowry's away. So many players are away. I mean, how many players? Ben Davies is coming back. Jose Cifuentes is coming back. All guys are just some amount of shite. The commentator was speaking on Rangers TV. Well, let me tell you a wee story about my Rangers TV, my friend. Bought it, worked for 5 minutes, stopped working just before the Hibs goal. Then it didn't work for 40 minutes. Worked in the second half with no audio. And then there was when Hibs had a penalty shout off Tab's arm, fucking it just cut. Didn't show me the replay, so I couldn't really commentate on it. I don't know if it was a penalty or not. It's big Davy, man. But what's your feeling on Jeff Day and Hamza? Real deal or fool's gold? I think if we get a manager that's good with developing players, then I think we can get real deal. Hamza Gamani needs to be played through the middle. Let's get that, up there. He's absolutely got to be played through the middle, man. He can't. We cannot be facilitating the donkey that is known as Cyril Dessers and ruining the career of Hamza Gamani. Our best period this season came with Yanis Hadji in behind Igamani or Danilo. And then because Cyril Dessers, right, scored a hat-trick against Fraserburgh, correct, Fraserburgh, Big Phil, that absolute idiot, decided to go with Dessers for up front and playing Igamani on the left. What? Yeah, and he came on against Aberdeen. I think he scored a goal as well in that game. We won 3-0. I can't really fucking remember, right? But why is that? Why is Igamani just been completely... Yo, we're talking about a kid. I know some people, he's not a kid. He's no 18. He's 22, right? Yeah, but he's just burst onto the scene. So you know what? Yeah, he might be 22, but he's not experienced this football. He got played up front. He was playing great. And because our fucking donkey of a centre forward scored a hat-trick against a pub team, they've decided to completely shaft him. Just don't understand it. Hamza has the ankles of a proper forward. First time he does his hamstring or Achilles, it could be a career ender. Yeah, I totally understand what you mean by that. I just hope that doesn't happen when he's with us, because that would affect us selling him on. And I have to put this club forward. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully he never. I mean, I would never want him to get injured even when he leaves us. But if it were to happen, hopefully it's later down the line. Out the lineup versus Hibs, 3 of them should be starting next season. Suter, Raskin, and Hamza Gamani. Yeah, he can't even get his socks above his ankles. Diamande as well. What was he doing? Just a fucking absolute shite show. An absolute. And Balogun, we can't be re-signing Balogun, man. The guy can give you 45 minutes every couple of weeks. That's no good enough. Isn't it, no, folks? Can't be doing that. But what a fucking. What an. Diamande. That's no good. Do not good. Ian Aberdeen. Oh, just because you're still ranting at this time of night. Yeah. I was about to just talk about how shite the weekend was. You know what I mean? We lost. Woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Not really. I was just quoting that Sopranos song, by the way. Woke up this morning, right? He woke me up. Night shift man woke me up. He's like, F1's coming on. I'm half dead, right? F1's on. I'm like, bet Leclerc to win, Shinoda and Nico Hulkenberg for points because I heard there was rain in the air. Now, if I'm boring people because I don't like F1, that's all right, but just bear with me. It was the worst fucking race I've ever seen. Absolutely the worst race I've ever seen in my puff, my friends. It was brutal. And then I woke up the day, felt a bit shite, and yeah, I mean, honestly, as much as I would love to sit here and say St Johnstone beating Celtic's great, it pissed me off because it just made me think what these absolute wasters at this football club are incapable of doing. And I know we played first, but the gap could be 10 right now. It could be. And it just happens, just letting them off the hook We'll never win the league title with this group of players, man. Never. Absolutely never. I wouldn't count Tierney. I don't see us buying him. 5.5 million. It should be. Should be. How do I feel if I have to listen to your bro if we lose the semi-cup final? Well, yeah. See, as long as Celtic don't lift that trophy, I don't care if it's St Johnstone, Hearts or Aberdeen. And obviously, for his sake, and I do prefer Hearts at the 4 teams that are left, but there's only one team I truly don't want to win it. All right? That treble needs to be stopped at all fucking costs, my friends. It needs to be stopped at all fucking costs. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, folks. One second.
I don't want to see Suzuki replaced. Absolutely not. I think that qualifying was awesome to watch. Like one of the best qualifiers around here. We've discussed the options, but I don't think.
All right, here we go. Right, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments, just replying to people. I've already read that. Give Moore Holmes a call. 20. We'll get you some cheap Coca-Cola. Brilliant. Ian Aberdeen. You've already what you said now with the wee hands. Yeah, but I appreciate the super chat, Ian. You've been very good with super chats over the months and all that stuff. And shout out to everybody that sends a super chat. You know what I mean? Keeps the electricity on, even if it may not look like it here in my humble above. But it's a huge opportunity missed. But we've seen this time and time again. How long can it go on, man? You know what I mean? Like, if you're my age or around my age, you've seen Rangers lift one league title from your teens to your now. That's not good enough. You know what I mean? And, yeah, league titles were won. We did the 3 in a row, 2000s, and the 2010s. But it's like, see, when you're like, see, when you're younger, you don't really appreciate it as much. You don't. And as great as it was, it would hit fucking different now. It would. It's not the same. It's pish we've had to endure here. Absolute pish. Absolute friggin' pish. I would like to be a fly on the wall in the dressing room after that defeat. So would I. But what's Barry? I've seen someone say, "Oh, but Barry can't be saying that to them. He can't be jumping down the. Why the fuck not? He should be drop kicking them through the walls. Honestly, man, it's pathetic. It's absolutely fucking pathetic. No good enough. Absolutely no good enough. We hate each other's teams, but I guess. But I believe in the passion of your team, and you show your emotions. Your everyday fans do not deserve this. Absolutely not, mate. Fred the Needle, Steve. That's it. That's it. Davy Bo. This is a SOS message for Davy Bo. Now, if you get it, then that's fucking brilliant. If you don't get Davy Bo, then get to know Davy Bo. Get to know Davy Bo. That's fucking brilliant, isn't it? Ned Lasso's Comedy Gold. I've never watched it. I've seen the odd clips here or there. Out in the group chat right now. Is there going to be a Davy Bo special? Who knows Davy Bo? Drop a like for Davy Bo. Send super chats for Davy Bo. Davy Bo. Sleek it. What you said. Ned Lasso. Barry Ferguson equals Ned Lasso. Ned Shed Lasso. Who would have thought Ned Shed would get a wee reference here? Georgie's at the door, huh? Anyone want to send a super chat for Georgie's at the door? I feel bad for the kids who haven't seen us winning trophies. Absolutely. Fucking 110%. 110%. Tears are rolling down my face. That's brilliant. Hold on. Let's see. Well, what other comments is it? I've already read that. No, we're not hiding out in Ardoyne here. We need to go a wee bit east of Mombasa. St John's have as many trophies as Rangers in the last 13 years. Nope. Well, that is true. That is, and you know what? They could be lifting one at the end of this season, couldn't they? Which would just be absolutely brutal. Fred the Needle, though. I need a hero at the end of the night, and his name is Davy Bo. Davy Bo. There's going to be 16 people watching this live stream wondering what in the hell is he on about? SOS for Davy Bo. I'm not talking about Son of Scotland either, by the way. SOS. Call me Shelton. It's embarrassing we sent Baron to talk to the media instead of Mr. Disappointment. Yeah, Baron looked a bit depressed, didn't I? Can't blame him, honestly. I'd be fucking depressed too playing for this team. That's great. That's fantastic. Right, any other questions? Hit me with them, because, I mean, it's funny. I wanted to rant about Rangers, but the more I talked about it, I'm actually just depressed talking about Rangers. We've been going for 23 minutes here. Ned Lasso, though, that is fantastic. That's what Barry Ferguson is, Ned Lasso. Absolutely. But see, Tav, man, he picks and chooses when he goes to the media, and it's just to see. Oh, we'll learn for this. We're disappointed. Why not just come out and say, right? See us as a collective this season, last season, and beyond. We've been fucking utter dog shite, right? And you know what? A lot of that falls on my shoulders, but it falls on a lot of people's other shoulders as well. A lot of players, man. And see these new guys that come in, we've probably hindered them with our shite mentality. Why not just speak a bit of the fucking truth, man? Honestly, grab it by the balls and just turn around and say, we're shite. And I'm leaving at the end of the season. See, if you go to James Tavernier's testimonial, man, you must have something. You must have some sick fetish of humiliation, because that guy has done more for Celtic than anyone. Anyone. And has he done it intentionally? Of course not. But the reality is he has still done it. You know what I mean? How many times does Captain Jock? How many times does Captain Disappointed let some of the younger players do the press after we get beat? Absolute shite bag. He is. Well, I'll be at his testimonial, Stevie. I'll be at it. No, I won't be at James Tavernier's testimonial. I only do the big games, and that's not a big game, brother. No, but in all seriousness, no, I will not be there. I don't think a lot of people will go. I mean, there's a lot of people at Al McGregor's for the Newcastle one. But that's Al McGregor. Then I mean, I'm not saying you're not a real fan if you go to Tav's testimonial, but you're clearly not as pissed off as you should be at this club as a collective, I would say. Do you think Barry is damaging his own chances of manager by being angry with the team to the media? Maybe, right? But what's he supposed to do? Sell it? Pretend everything's all right? Yeah, no, I wasn't really comparing McGregor, but that is the last testimonial that I can recall. So we got to compare it to something. I bet you beat Bilbao and then get pumped off Ross County. Well, we're taking on Aberdeen. We don't play Ross County anymore this season. Aberdeen will beat us at Pittodrie. They are right in that battle for third with Hibs. And yeah, I think they'll beat us because we're shite. Yeah, Butland, 100 games, 101 goals conceded. That's shocking, man. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Take a wild guess. What the testimonial attendance at Tavs? 32,000? I'd say 32,000. You know, it'll be during the summer. It'll be a nice wee day. I'm sure they'll pick a nice wee team for them. Tickets will probably still be dear as fuck. Don't worry about that. But if you go to Tav's testimonial, you'll get the chance to call him a shite bag straight to his face. Surely you wouldn't pass that chance. I know, but you could call him a shite bag at any of these other games, couldn't you, at the end of the day? Butt plug gifted Celtic the Scottish Cup last season, 40k a week to shit the bed. Ollie, see, the worst one was that Dundee one, wasn't it? That was fucking pish. That was diabolical, man. Bad timing for a testy, though. It was. Off the bed. Take care, Stevie. Thank you, Ian Aberdeen, for the £20 super chat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What time is it? Fucking 7 minutes past 12. What about the Man United fist? What about Man United? The Man United. They're shite. 32,000. Tav will be very disappointed. It will be. Honestly, it's mental. The players we've lost. Barisic, Seema, Kent, Morelos. Just one or two could have helped massively this season. Yeah, but I mean, we all wanted them going, didn't we? At the end of the day. Well, apart from Seema. You're right. When I saw that Butland record, I actually almost spat out my drink. 101 goals over 2 seasons is fucking insane. It is? That's fucking brutal. Yo, and what the thing is, right? How many goals are his fault? I'm trying to think. I mean, it's off the top of my head. It's hard to think, right? Oh, aye. Yeah, the Man United fist he did. Aye, that was fucking brutal. That's cost us a point at Old Trafford. And, you know, obviously Jeff cost us. Well, I say cost us a point. The game changed at that point, didn't it? I mean, I'd take United in the semis, to be honest. But I worry about Bilbao first. But, yeah, I mean, 101 goals conceded. And I mean, I'm not going to lie and pretend, 51 of those goals have been mistakes, but I would say about 31 of them have been about mistakes. Probably 70 legit goals and about 31 mistakes. Just think of this season alone. You know what I mean? Like, that game against Hibs, the Boyle goal, right? It's not a mistake, but he should still save it, in my opinion. You know, it's straight fucking at him. But it's under him, so you can forgive it. Well, the Levitt one's just, I mean, it is chest height, and he just bounces off, and then the Dundee one, and then there's been that many. I forget the rest this season. Barry has went bye after Hibs. Well, I'm not Patrick Stewart. I'm not in charge of the Star Trek Enterprise, the Starship Enterprise, brother. No, I'm not. So. If he wins the Europa League, maybe Barry will get the job. But I mean, this is Barry. This is the new Orange Order, all right? Take no shit from anybody. And they can't even be arsed. They can't even be arsed with him. Let's say maybe 30 goals aren't his fault, but as of this season, he's responsible for about 97. Maybe 97's a bit high, but it could be about, what, 90? I mean, what's a realistic percentage for this season? Because last season, Butland didn't really drop the ball until like March, April time. Off to bed, sleek it. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Take care. If Celtic beat Kilmarnock on Saturday and Aberdeen beat Rangers on Sunday, is that the league totally finished? Yeah, it would be, aye. You can see that happening. Celtic will beat Kelly. Aberdeen, that's their cup final playing us, and they'll probably beat us, man. They've already beat us this season, 2-1 at Pataudry. Barami scored that goal. Leon going to smash Man U. I think they will. Yeah. So that's why I'd rather Man U, because I think Leon have already scudded us at Ibrox 4-1. It was shite. Aberdeen, can he kick a jelly bean? We should get Gio the hero back. I don't think many people want Gio back, to be honest. Don't think they want it. I don't think they want it. Oh, man. Rangers Football Club, what are we doing? Sign a petition to make Stevie the interim manager. Guaranteed would see a new team. Yeah. No, we fucking would. I wouldn't last 5 minutes, so that's the problem. When am I finishing my career mode season? Yeah, I need to get around to doing that. I'll do it, all right? I'll get around to doing it, but yeah, I don't. But what's Barry told them? I mean, I thought Barry Ferguson would set them straight. You know what I mean? I wouldn't protect them in the media. I'd be like, I walked in, I called him shite, and this is his reaction. He doesn't even step up to task after I've just called him straight in his fucking face that he's shite. You know what I mean? Like, how's Butland playing? Like, repeating the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity, right? And there's a guy I once knew that I fucking always repeated it. What a guy he was. If you know, you know. If you don't, then get to know. A lot of wee inside jokes here. But, Far Cry 3, you get it, you don't. But repeating the same thing over and over again, man, we truly fucking are. With that, Dewsbury Hall to Rangers would be decent. Maybe a loan deal. Give us Dewsbury Hall. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being the new interim manager. Nice wee payday. And yeah, I can't turn around and say I'd get us to win every game, but there's a guarantee that the 11 would be changed for Thursday. Thing is, I do think Barry and the others are shouting at them, but when these players are set in their mind about when they'll turn up, then shouting does really nothing. But that's when they've got to get dropped in. If shouting does nothing, right, drop them. Do something. I mean, the team needs changed on Thursday, Barry, all right? We've had it up to here, more than there. All right, absolutely more than there. I think it's time that bottle of whiskey get cracked open again. This is rock bottom, man. No, but seriously, it's all good, banter, and you're 13 points behind, saying the defeats we don't feel nothing, because trust me, we don't really anymore, because it's happening so often. But we're turning up the Ibrox expecting to lose. Fucking literally. And it's not because it's Bilbao or because it was Hibs. I mean, 5 in a row, it's never been done before. No one on this earth has ever felt that before. But that's fucking insane. As a Rangers fan, they lose 5 games. No club, right, in world football should be losing 5 games in a row, right, in any competition at home. That is your bread and butter. That is where your fans are, and that is your pitch. And every team that's came to Ibrox has made us their bitch. And that's Queen's Park, that's St Mirren, Motherwell, Fenerbahce, and Hibs. And this isn't sour grapes. Not one of them has played particularly great. They've turned up, they've done the basics, they knew Butland's shite, they knew that Cyril Dessers was going to balloon 10 chances, and they managed to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? And that's the damning indictment of this Rangers team. You don't even need to be good to beat it anymore. I feel like a couple of years ago, Gerrard, maybe Gio, hell, maybe even into some of the Beale stuff, right? I don't know. I feel like when we get beat, I'm not saying every game, but I feel like when we did lose, it took something a wee bit special from the opposition, especially like the lower teams in the league. See now, man, we just get scudded by everybody. Like fucking Queen's Park beat us, right? It wasn't a scudding, but I mean, they're like bottom team. They're probably going to get relegated from the Championship, if we're being honest, right? St Mirren, Motherwell, battered us off the pitch. Kelly, for about 30 minutes, made us look like literal dog shit in a bag. And then we turned it around. And so did Dundee. Happens too often. It's brutal. Sheepshaggers will be given it. Laldy, if Celtic win the league at Pittodrie, Stevie Boy, it's not Aberdeen's final on Sunday. They're in the semi-final of the Scottish Cup. Dafty, trust me, Aberdeen care more about Sunday than that Diddy semi-final against Hearts. That's for sure. We are lucky Hibs and Aberdeen started so shite we could have finished third potentially. Yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. Rashkin went for 30 million to 3 million again. Rangers fans, most reactive fans ever. Well, I'm not. I said that he needs to be more consistent, and I thought he was there for a wee while, but he's completely went off the boil again. Doesn't help when, the rest of the team's shite. But that's the problem. I think Raskin, out of 10 games, he'll give you 5 great ones, 3 poor, and maybe 2 brutal. And I think the last cup, mate, he was missing against Dundee, missing again against Hibs. The midfield is like no one's there. No one was there. Liam Kelly's no any better. He conceded the same goals he's played just like Butland. Yeah. See, apart from Liam Kelly, right, for Hibs' third goal at Easter Road back in January, which feels like a fucking lifetime ago, may I add. That's the only mistake I remember Kelly making. Not called him out at the time. How many mistakes is Butland going to make? Butland's only getting played because of his wages and his stature in the game. That's the only reason he's getting played. About 80% of the goals in these defeats are too identical, which is tragic. You don't need to be prime Barca. If you hit a long ball and have physical players, then Rangers is an easy 3 points. Yeah. Literally, man. And that is truly the worst thing about it. We are not hard to beat. We are not hard to beat, and it's shite. And that's annoying to say, but you should make yourself hard to beat. And at the start of the season, we were hard to beat at Ibrox, apart from the Leon game. We were undefeated, drew against Dundee United, was it. And we couldn't buy a win away. Piss poor. I mean, how many times did we sit here in October? We're averaging a goal a game. We've won one away game at the first 7 or something. And now look at it, the away form's flipped and the home form has nosedived. Kelly made 2 mistakes against Hibs. That's no fair to bash him. Yeah. How many mistakes has Butland allowed before he gets dropped? You know what I mean? He needs dropped. Jobber, Dobber, cool, Dobber, support, Dobber, Scooby-Doo. John. What about those apples, huh? John, right. Let me go to 40 minutes here. And we'll wrap it up. Because it's near enough bedtime, isn't it? Ranting and raving on this shite. No good. Get your final questions in, I'll answer them. Get your final questions in, and I'll answer them. Oh, Blue Mac laying the smackdown to Big John. Big John. Big match, John Shirley, out the door. You're in timeout for a minute, John. Dobber. Jobber. He won't take that too well. And he'll be timeout for the rest of this stream because we're wrapping up. We went 40 minutes. Yeah, brilliant. Right, we've got a minute 20 to go here. Shout out to Big Davy Bo, if he's listening. Davy Bo, legend of the game. Big Davy Bo. Can we get a let's go Davy Bo chant in the chat, please? You don't have to do it, but if you wanted to, that would be brilliant. Give John an extra minute to get his final message in. All right, John. You got an extra minute, John. John, if you love the channel so much, son, send me 10 grand. No pressure, John. Okay, what the fuck? What's that? That's a wallet. Big match, John. Big match, John. Big match, fucking Johnny boy. But yeah, no bad, Big John. Big John. Sick of saying Big John. Right, John? Are you back, John? One, John. John. Hit the like button for John. I'm sick of saying John. But Bible John, the tarantula. Send Jambo Bear some of that 10k so the bastard will stop working constantly. Yeah, he's on the night shift tonight, Blue Mac. I sent him 10 grand, man. He'd put it in the slots or something. Bet it on the darts. He wouldn't. He can't be trusted. He can't be. Right, we'll go to 41 minutes. I'm giving John his wee extra minute. Here he is. He's back. He's back. Look, why do you support those mince pies? Dauber, he. They are going down the Clyde. Wee Barry Blue going back to Kelty. Farts he, wee clown. Yeah, as you say, are in the trophy. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? That was worth the wait. Anyway, folks, we'll be back in some capacity tomorrow. Honestly, don't really want to talk about Rangers, but we're here. All right, we're here. Dauber, mince pies, jobber, hee. And all that fucking malarkey that's going on there. Anyway, might do a wee live stream later on. I want to join your channel for a $5, but there is a certain subscriber badge I don't want stuck to me. What would that be? Would it be the Chris Boyd one, or would it be the Rangers badge? Here, Ian, you can fucking. There's another guy here that there's a certain guy that there was nothing more I would love than a Rangers badge stuck next to him. So, fuck, Ian. Give 7,500 memberships. It may equate to like 35 grand, but there's one guy out there that I need a Rangers badge next to him because I know it would ruin his fucking life. All right? Aye, Blue Mike gets it. We all get it. It would make my day. It really fucking would. I'll be honest, it would. You don't know how to do that? Well, I mean, it's 35 Gs, man. I'm not expecting anybody to do it. It was a wee joke. Wee my. Oh, saying his name out loud then. Yeah, that's who it is. I don't even know how you gift memberships, to be honest. I think you click the dollar sign and it says, like, gift membership. I'll tell you right now, actually. Not that you need to do it, but just in case anyone wants to do it. Fuck, I've actually no idea. How do you do it then? Engage with your audience? Maybe it doesn't let me do it because I'm the actual... Or maybe when you... I don't know. I actually don't know how you do it then. Don't know how you do it. Does anyone else know how you do it? Timestamps. Participants. Loads of people have done it though. The Son of Scotland knows how to do it. Jambo Bear knows how to do it. I'll ask him tomorrow for anyone that's confused on the matter. I doubt any Rangers fans would accept gifts from me. I accept gifts for you, John. But it's not just Rangers fans, it's just subscribers of the channel that get the memberships. I think I've 30 odd members. Some of them are going to run it though, because obviously they were gifts, and I'm not expecting Celtic fans to renew a membership with this channel, even if some of them do think it's comedy gold, sadly. But right, we'll go to 45 minutes. Yeah, I've went an extra 5 minutes. Wee Mai deserves a lifetime membership. He's already fucking got one. He's on every vid, man. He is the number one guy. Comments on this Rangers channel. You'll be accepted, Ian. Aye. $4.99 a month. That's robbery. No, robbery would be me whipping out the Glock and fucking pointing it through the screen and be like, right, he's the $4.99. Yo, it's just to support the channel, Keith, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that the $4.99 is going to get you the greatest thing on God's green fucking earth, right? But reality is, it gets you extra content. You know what I mean? Me out in the wild, you'll get other shit that floats your boat. Thinking about going camping soon again, because that was great the last time we did it. It was not great for me. I've already told the story. Well, I mean, the vid's there to fucking watch, actually. Ian Aberdeen FC. Thank you, Ian. Welcome to channel. Legend. It's the Rangers badge. If it's robbery, it would be 20 quid a month. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Ian's joined the Brotherhood. Thank you, Ian. No need to fear, Ian, right? Because I think after a month, it changes to a picture of Chris Boyd. Then after 3 months, it's Butland. Then after like 6, it's Walter Smith. So if Chris Boyd's your cup of tea, then you want it Chris Boyd. You just have to wait 30 days. It's unfortunate. I agree, but that's what you have to do. Ian's joined the biggest club in Scotland, the Mile High Club, folks. You get plenty of action in Big Stevie's chat. Absolutely. I need to. I mean, I remember once I added it, like all the badges, and then it didn't save the changes because I do want to change it. You're happy to join. That's what I like to hear. Thank you for the super chat and the membership. Thank you very much. But yeah, I think we'll end it there, folks. I did not expect to go 45 minutes, but that's due to the chat. You know what I mean? The chat keeps these streams going and all that. Ryan Jacker, Scott Wright, I'm sure you'll love those two. Absolutely. Can't get better than them. Also, pro wrestling will save us all, Stevie. Let's hope so. Here, Keith, the guy, it's not up to me who he gives his money to. It's a democracy, isn't it? If people is entertaining, regardless of who they support, then I think people can work away. All right? You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not going to make any promises. I might go live later, not on this channel. Sorry, Keith. I'll chill. Get a baggy ice on me. I've never listened to the one Celtic fan. But yeah, I might go live later. Don't know. Not on football. It's too late for football. Not many people floating about on football. But entertainment, if you like fog entertainment, go over there. F1 stream. No one checks that fog racing channel's deep, man. I need to actually review that race. How bad was that race, by the way? Fucking hell, man. I'd rather watch Rangers Hibs again. Rough weekend though, Stevie. Absolutely. Tell you what, beer guy. I think what time is it right here right now? Actually, it is 12:26. What starts in 33 and a bit minutes? The greatest thing of all time. No, I'm not. I might do a stream on wrestling, but I might actually. I actually might watch an old pay-per-view and do a watch along the night. I think that might be a good idea, but no, the race was so bad, man. Blew my. I've never seen a worse race, and I mean that. I've been watching F1 right since like the early 2000s. The early 2000s, right? And I don't think I've ever seen a worse race than that, man. It is absolutely brutal. It was horrific, man. And people say Monaco, right? But if you know your F1, Monaco's destined to be a bad race. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean, after 20 odd years of watching Formula One, I think that was. Honestly, I think it was the worst race I ever watched. I said to him, I was like, "You waking me up for this is an actual fucking war crime," and it felt like it. Stream WrestleMania. Which one? King of the Ring 98 or something? Oh, King of the Ring 98. What a belter of a pay-per-view that is. That's getting the plums pumping into it. But it is long, though. I might do it, like in parts, if you know what I mean. Like King of the Ring 98 Part 1. I do like an hour and a half or whatever, like an hour and a bit. Because it's a big commitment at this time to do a stream for like 3 hours, it is. Deadly Game or Survivor Series 98. What a pay-per-view that was. It's just a deadly game. It's just a deadly game. The Rock win it in the end. But yeah, that's old wrestling. Today's wrestling's pish. Today's Rangers is pish, and that's pretty much where we're going to end this video, folks. Rangers are just so fucking bad. And who's Ryan Jack? What is Ryan Jack actually? What was Ryan? Does he play for a team in Turkey? I don't know. But yeah, I need to go make a few vids for Fog Entertainment because I only seen one vid today. So I need to talk about the Sopranos for a bit over there, probably. The Sopranos. I need to get caught up on Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 5, and a few other things. Might start watching Snowfall. That's been suggested to me. So I think I'll watch Snowfall at some point, maybe not tonight. Ryan Jack is the best player to play for the smallest club in Aberdeen. I know. He is, isn't he? The Lucha guys do a gauntlet and winner keeps their job. Be brilliant, be your guy, wouldn't it? I had fun making that Ray Phoenix vid with him the other day. Was it yesterday? Just absolutely fucking bashing Ray Phoenix. He's a jobber. He's an absolute jobber. I am WWE. Well, this is Big Stevie, and I'm signing out. I'll be back later on some channel, live stream. Be there, be square. But we'll be back. We'll be back on this channel tomorrow, some capacity. I have a heist tomorrow planned, potentially. Looking forward to it. Till next time, though. Peace.